CE 300 Scholar in Person video, we had to make a PowerPoint presentation on how we became a scholarly person during this class. We first talk about the traits that I have developed through this class and I've already had. Then we will talk about how I motivate people, and then also get into the stories we learned and what we read in the class. First, personal traits that I feel like I've learned during this class I've already had. First one is dedication, confidence, competitiveness, composure, and then also positive thinking. First personal trait, dedication, is defined as devoted to a task or purpose, having single-minded loyalty or integrity. Example of how I improved dedication, my drive to reach my aspirations of becoming a head football coach, as I stuck with football for the past 6 years in college. The second personal trait is confidence, feeling or showing confidence in oneself and self-assured. My belief in myself to be task accomplished in order to reach top goals in life is an example of that. Third trait is competitiveness, as good as or better than others of comparable nature. My drive to be the best quarterback when I was playing or always wanting to win is the way that I show my competitiveness. Composure, the state or feeling of being calm and controlling oneself. I felt playing quarterback and being able to perform under duress. In coaching world, being able to stay calm when moments are most at stake. The last trait is positive thinking, the practice of being or tendency of being optimistic in attitude. As a coach, remaining positive through bad times helps maintain optimism for players. Some ways that I motivate people. Motivation is defined as something that provides a reason or stimulus to do something. In my profession as a coach, having the ability to find different ways to excite your players to accomplish tasks every day. Being able to lead by example and using vocal cues is huge, not just by showing yourself every day. Easy to motivate when things are going well. What makes great leaders is to find ways to motivate when times are also tough. And then also another little slide on here is, do people want to be on your team? The reason that people would want to be on my team is good at listening to other ideas and working together to reach the common goals. Good at working smarter rather than harder to accomplish a task. It makes it easier for everyone involved. And also I'm able to make tough decisions in time of need to get the best positive result. During this class we learned about Erikson's stage of development. It's basically when Erikson broke down the stages of development throughout your life, and broke it down into 7 or 8 stages. And currently I'm in the 6th stage of development, which is the early adulthood from ages 20 to 25. I focus on intimacy versus isolation. The important events that happen are relationships, either you're building short and long-term goals. It's important to form intimate, loving relationships with other people. Success in this stage of development leads to strong relationships. Failure results in loneliness and isolation. And then building off of that and putting into your professional plan. My professional plan is to work way up coaching ranks, starting with the current grad assistant position I'm at right now. Eventually make way into a full-time coaching role at a university. And then the long-term goal will be to become an offensive coordinator and or eventually head coach at a university. Currently in the beginning stages of 6th development, kind of shows where I'm at in life. And then the last part of this presentation is asked to talk about Luck is No Accident, the book that we read throughout this class, and they're supposed to talk about a couple stories that you thought relate to your goals and what your aspirations are. The first one I learned was liberate yourself from unrealistic expectations. John Crumbles talked about his dreams to play professional baseball at a young age. He was the best player on his team and thought he could hit off to anyone. He faced hard-throwing pitcher during a game and ducked away from a hard-hit throwing ball. The ball went over the plate for a strike. John then knew it was time to give up his expectations of being a professional baseball player. And this relates to me, as I had aspirations of playing professional football. Got close, but ultimately didn't make it. Rather than keep trying, I decided to shift my mindset to other opportunities and still have goals in football, but in the coaching world rather than playing world. Then the second story was staying in touch with friends and colleagues. This section talks about the importance of maintaining relationships over life. It talks about how you never know when paths might cross again with former colleagues. Talk about the importance of keeping and holding true to promises and commitments. This relates to my current profession in the coaching world. It's a very who you know profession. I've worked with numerous coaches, either playing or coaching, who have gone on to bigger opportunities. It's important to maintain those relationships. Even though you might not always have seen eye to eye with those people, it's important to maintain professionalism and keep a nice relationship in case of future job opportunities. That's it.
You have to stop.